Yeah.
Rising trough. I spend too much time in the saddle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then looking up and looking forward. Some of my goals and things I would love some help.
Yeah.
Now he's not always the easiest when I start to get going. He might shake his head around.
Yeah. Well, we know him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm here to help you.
Yes.
So even if he's a little excited and all this or whatever, it's no big deal, yeah, because you have me here to help you. So that's what we can use to work on, and in that sense, we can take him a little bit for whatever he gives you, and what we'll have to do with your balance on top of it. Yeah. Yeah. But he's really cool in the new place and everything, and looks really. Yeah. This is just nice. Yeah. And you just want to be clear of that rhythm for yourself. Yeah? And it's a little bit with these horses, they can sometimes feel like they have 20 legs, not just 2 legs. And it's so important that you just connect with them, first of all. Yes. Good. There you go. That looks nice. There he is. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. So, yes. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. There you are. Okay. And then think that you have at least 3 canter strides to breathe out. And when you start your breathing out to manage 3 strides, you must start slowly to breathe out. It's like, oh, you remember that I have to breathe out, and then you kind of take all the air out in the first moment. And that's a little bit the feeling of when you pop a balloon, you know? Then you lose the positive tension that you've created in your body by taking it out too fast. Yeah? So really think you let the air out as slow as possible. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and make sure that you have even weight down both stirrups. Good. Let's change the rein once. See on the other side. Okay. Yeah. And the nice thing is that because I have you so good in my ear, I can hear you breathing out, so I know which rhythm you're on. And that's why I could tell you that your breathing out is a little, when you remember the yeah, then you force it out so quickly. And that doesn't really help you. Yeah? So, okay. Okay. And it's that little sponge that you have in your outside finger when rising, but your hand keeps moving forward so that he can trot big. I mean, I have the advantage of knowing him a little bit. Yeah. That big feeling. And the feeling on him when he trots big or when he trots small is like two different horses. So, you know? Yes. You're giving him the direction. There you go. Good. Follow him, follow him, follow him. Yes. Good. It's coming. Okay, you feel ready to give him a little canter on this side too? Great. There, yes. Good. Yes. There it goes. Good. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, now in the rising trot, take your reins in your inside hand and take the outside hand like you're holding this ball too. Yes. Yeah, and you can put it like around the ball, like this. Outside would be better. Yeah. Do one. And go past here and then. Yeah. Try again. And just not too high up, yeah, and then you can really face with your palm yourself, that you turn the hand around, yes, and that you really want to be around there, yes, good, good, okay, you survived it, you did well, yeah, okay, yes, mister, good, there. And I would like you now to open both hands a little wider and then make them a little more together again. And then again, open them a little and narrow them again. And the feeling is like you have an accordion there, yeah? And if you want to play music, you need to move the air in the accordion, and you kind of pull it apart and you compress it again. And we'll combine that now with your breathing, that you're breathing in when you open. Yeah, when you take air, you open, and when you breathe out, you close your hands. Open and close your hands, breathing out. And open and bring them together. And now bringing them together, make sure that not one hand is faster than the other. And make sure they're not collapsing, they're squeezing. So it's a little bit like opening, you even open your upper arms and elbows, and when you close your arms again, you're moving your upper arms like through honey into your body again. You have a resistance there. Yeah, the music, to make the music out of the accordion, you need the air resistance. So you need, if you want to have music in his movement, you need to create a little bit of that feeling of, yeah, resist. There you go. Feel this?
That tightens my core.
That tightens your core up, and yeah, and still I can see that you close a little bit too fast, and then it locks your core up. Think that the closing goes gradually, gradually, gradually. Okay, so it's, yes, that makes his steps bigger. Yeah, because if you make that too fast, you lock him. So it's a slow, slow, slow. And that's the same with your breathing out. We're making now your lungs visible with your arms, you know. That's what your lungs do. They expand and then they slowly deflate. But if you get too quickly together, it's like you're making a pneumothorax. You're kind of collapsing your lung, yeah? And when you collapse your lungs, you get tight, and he gets tight in his movement. Yeah? So it's inflating, deflating, and not, yeah? You're having a visible lung here. Okay, let's do it on this rein. You can, yes, you can, especially deflating in the end. You get taller and then you ask for the transition. You're getting it. Yeah? Yeah, because you are much stronger now than you thought you would be, you know? But you can even do it in canter too. You can inflate and deflate, open and deflate. Yes. And then you can do it in the transition to trot. You deflate, straighten your seat long, and then you start the trot. There you go. That was nice, yeah? And like I said at the end of the theory, you want to have that fluidity in your movements, yeah? Especially when you have these long arms and it's hard to carry them and where to put them, you need to use your fluids. And that's why I gave you that moving through honey or things, you're swimming, yeah? And think everything you do with your arms, you have to swim your bones, yeah? You have to swim your upper arms, they're swimming between it. Yes, does that make a good picture for you?
Can you do this in a test?
Yes. Listen, even if you keep your hands parallel to each other, they always have that little bit of movement. Good accordion players can play the accordion without opening and closing. And you think, how can they keep the music? Because they're doing it so fine that they can keep the momentum of music going. Yeah? They only use as much energy out as they can keep between their hands. And if you manage that in the riding, that you have that connection, then he can keep then his trot gets bigger and bigger, and you have the connection between your fingers. Yes, feel this? Yeah? And you're breathing because you have your lungs visible. Yeah, I pictured your lungs into your hands, you know? It's like you have your... And you're not too red now, no? You're quite okay. Yes, look at this now. Beautiful. Yes, good feeling? There you go. Yes. Great. That was a difference now. Yeah, I think that a visible lung and the accordion as part of the connection, of the contact. Yeah? That you don't think so static, but you think more fluid. Yeah? It's so great. I have these demo riders who underline what I've been talking about in theory. You're really valuable here.